Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you set a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is a little bit different. Somebody had mentioned the other day when I did some behind-the-scenes pictures from the show. Well, what about Flat and Scruggs? Well, I looked through some stuff and I found an article on Earl Scruggs and how his red bow tie, the one he wore for the Beverly Hillbillies, was given to a huge fan. I'd like to share it with you, so let's do it. Shirley Blanton of Shelby was going through a box of stuff recently, preparing for a move to a new home, when she ran across an article of memorabilia given to her by her uncle, Earl Scruggs. She found a red bow tie and a black bow tie, both worn by Scruggs during his appearances with Lester Flatt on the Beverly Hillbillies television show in '63. "I've had it in a box all these years," she told longtime family friend Dan Paget. Knowing how much Paget loved Scruggs, she wanted Paget to have the red bow tie, and I kept the black one, she said. Paget received the bow tie from Blanton at his music shop in Boiling Springs. "I wanted this more than anything else," Paget said, surrounded by other memorabilia from Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys, and memorabilia from his own lifelong music career. Earl's brother, Junie Scruggs, taught Dan Paget to pick the banjo, and Paget also had opportunity to pick the banjo with Earl. 9 years old that day, "I walked into the music school for banjo lessons," Dan said. Still picking after all these years, and is still teaching music at his studio almost every day. Blanton's mother, Ruby Scruggs, was Earl Scruggs' sister, and they were very close. When Scruggs and his wife, Louise Scruggs, were in a bad car accident in the '50s, Blanton moved to Nashville, Tennessee, where she helped as the couple recuperate from their car wreck injuries. They had young sons at the time. "They are both in wheelchairs after the wreck," she said. At the time, the couple, their children, and Blanton shared a home in Nashville until she would later move to Charlotte, where she worked with Rick Hendrick Automotive. Earl Scruggs was born in Flint Hill, near Paget's studio today, and where other family members live. "Ruby and Earl looked a lot alike," Paget said. "They looked enough alike to be twins." After the debut of Flatt and Scruggs on the Beverly Hillbillies, Shirley said she had teased her Aunt Louise about their movie star television wives. "We all got laughs out of that," she said. As a niece of Earl Scruggs, Blanton said Scruggs was just Uncle Earl to us. If anyone wanted any of his things, memorabilia, he'd just give it to them. He gave her boss, Rick Hendrick, a signed banjo. But at the opening of the Earl Scruggs Center in Shelby a few years ago, she realized how famous her Uncle Earl really was. She said the center was packed with huge, big-name bluegrass musicians and others paying tribute to Earl Scruggs. "He really was famous," she said. She told her cousin. Now that he has the red bow tie, Paget will show it off, or he showed it off at the 2022 Fiddlers Convention later. Although he has performed at the Fiddlers Convention many years, that year he's going to go for pure enjoyment. As you can tell by the way I read that article is written, I tried to update it, so not too well, but I just thought it really cool. And for family to be that, and had not even realized how big he was. And Flatt and Scruggs, I mean, huge. That's all I have for you. Hope you enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic rock and country music facts and trivia. Head on over there. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a great day. God bless you, and I'll be praying for you.